Well, we had some severe weather, certainly across northern Minnesota, especially yesterday. Things are quiet for a couple days, but there's more storm chances and more heat and humidity ahead. So the storms definitely fired up across northern Minnesota yesterday evening, primarily a northern half of the state event. The showers and thunderstorms we had yesterday morning really fizzled things out across southern Minnesota. So the reports you see across the Twin Cities and south, that's mainly from the morning. Wind damage reports across the St. Cloud area, central Minnesota. Several tornado reports that will be investigated by the Weather Service today and tomorrow to determine how intense they were. It does appear as though they touched down. Storm spotters got video of that, certainly up around the Aiken, Deerwood areas, Camp Ripley, and Mora. So primarily, again, the northern half of the state. Now, we're still behind, but we averaged 14 tornadoes in the month of June. If we had 4, we're at least putting a little dent in that being behind for severe weather, but you don't necessarily want to do that with tornadoes. Plenty of rainfall yesterday, though not as heavy as some of our recent events. Localized heavy rainfall, but for the most part, most of us saw under an inch or two of rainfall, which again, compared to some of the rainfall events, not as dramatic this spring. But we do have some clouds and showers left over moving across southern Minnesota here for the first part of the day. And then dew points will continue to drop today, but they're going to be coming back. Saturday, humid air starts to move back in, and it's sticking around into early next week. So get ready for some steamy weather. Dew points will be in the 60s, maybe near 70. It's also going to get hotter. That heat dome from the west is moving east, kind of skipping over us over the weekend, but we're going to be on the western edge of it, so it is going to be hot here. I think we're finally going to see our first 90 in the Twin Cities, and with a trough in the west, this is a stormy setup next week. We'll have the heat and humidity, but systems moving southwest to northeast right over us is a stormy setup potentially across the north central U.S. European model has us well into the 90s Monday. It's possible Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday could each hit 90 or be very close to it. So as that humid air comes in, the next round of showers develops here. This is Saturday, midday. Because of the timing, middle of the day, probably not a big severe threat. We do have a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 for Saturday. But then Sunday might see some storms to the north. Monday, Tuesday, trying to time out the storms next week is going to be hard because there's probably going to be storms somewhere in the state each day. And because of the heat and humidity, add a little bit of dynamics here occasionally, there is severe weather potential. Right now, Storm Prediction Center is already watching late Monday for about the northern and western half of the state for potential severe weather already in their early look there in the extended outlook. So get ready for potentially more storms and also heat and humidity, something we haven't had a lot of so far at the beginning of the summer. Pleasant though today, 82. We'll see the sun break out through the afternoon. Tomorrow looks gorgeous, 82, low humidity. Saturday will start comfortable, but you'll notice the dew points increasing, but it won't be real warm yet, and we'll have those scattered afternoon and evening showers. Lingering shower potentially early Sunday with more storms later in the day in northern Minnesota, but near 90, close to 90 Monday and Tuesday too. And again, really a chance of thunder each day, but it's not going to be all day rains, and it probably will be confined to certain parts of the state. But again, trying to time it out and specify the geography at this point, a little difficult, but we'll get a better idea as we get closer to next week.